Okay. That is me. This is me. That's not me now, but that is me. Let me explain to y'all what's going on in this picture. This is somebody that didn't respect me as a female, and this is what he decided to do because he was having a bad day. Okay? This is why I don't like men just jumping in my inbox. This is why I don't like men just feeling comfortable that they can approach me. This was 2015. That's the last time I let a man do that shit to my fucking face, bruh. So before y'all jump in my inbox, before y'all decide that y'all want to DM me, before y'all decide that, I want to be in her face, this is my fucking face. No. Don't just invite yourself into my inbox. If you like the content I post, then like the content that I post. If you like the content that I post, like it publicly. Don't do crap like this. Like, this is what got me tight right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is what has me tight right now. Because not me minding all of my business and not me waking up to seeing this. This man, I don't know from nowhere, you laughing at something that you could have laughed at right here. You could have LOL right here. Like, you could have LOL right there. Why would you want to come privately LOL? Like, sir, are you serious right now? Like, bro, this is what I've been through. Do you think I want to go through that twice in a lifetime? I am uncomfortable with men just jumping in my inbox because what I've been through. I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm generous with my time. Like, when I care about somebody, I care about somebody. But it takes one time for me to look in the mirror and see this shit for me to leave. I watch my mom, I watch my cousin, I watch other family members. Some man put a gun to my grandmother's dome, bro. To her dome. Like, I don't watch the women in my family go through enough. No. Don't just jump in my DM. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is very triggering. That is very triggering. Don't do that. Like, I've been through enough. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've been raped. I have been kidnapped. Clearly, I have been beaten, because when I say things like this, people laugh, they joke, they like, bruh, people think everything is funny until I walk around looking like this. And then you get real men that be like, who did this to you? What happened? This, that, and the third. This is 2015. Ain't nobody touching me now. I have value in myself. I'd rather be alone than to be around a bunch of fake people. Like, this happened in the city of Newark. I lived in Newark when this happened. And it's because somebody was having a bad day and they decided to take their anger out on me. I learned how to fight after that. I took self-defense classes after that. I went to the gun range and learned how to shoot after that. We good over here. Just like, exactly, real men don't do that. But he was having a bad day, and that's what he decided to do. So when I say, don't just jump in my inbox, don't do that. Like, real shit. When I say that It makes me so uncomfortable. That version of me be ready to cry every time a man just and do some weird ass shit. You could have commented that ha shit under the post. You hear me? Like, come on, bruh. You could have commented that ha shit underneath the post you thought was funny. You didn't have to jump in my DM. Every time a man jump in my DM and I don't know this man, this how I be feeling. Like, what this man gonna do to me, bruh? Like what this man finna do to me, bruh? Dog, I've been raped multiple times. I started getting molested at the age of 3. 3 years old. If you fuck with my content, bro. Laugh, comment, duet, strip, what the hell? Y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say, goddammit. Stitch. Like, do all that. Don't jump in my DM. Because soon as somebody jump in my DM to laugh at a post that they could have laughed at publicly, that's how I feel. Like, this man gonna do something to me. He gonna rape me. He gonna violate me. He gonna beat on me. He gonna do something to me because he too comfortable to just jump in my DM. Ooh, I should have swallowed first. Excuse me. That's what a man felt comfortable to do to my face. A man felt comfortable enough to do that to my face. You got me fucked up. For real, for real. No. I guess she ain't got a sale going on. She ain't just send me something. I guess she ain't got a sale going on, y'all. So all those that shop on Shein, you know what I mean? They got a sale going on. She said side note. But yeah. A man did that to me. Like, that's what happened. Somebody's son was having a bad day, and he decided to take his bad day out on my face. And the reason that that picture is up there is because men feel too comfortable to just jump into my DM. And they're violating me. Like, they're literally violating me because you don't know me. And they're not commenting to, you know, try to find out about me, or they're not in my DM. Let's say, okay, somebody jumps in my DM and like, hey, I seen that you've been through a lot. I seen that you're a funny person, you know, want to join my podcast, want to collab with me, you know, want to meet up and do something positive. Like, you know, want to bring your story to my platform to let us, like, bro, I could understand if you want to, you know, help better my situation, help wake more people to, you know, exactly. I didn't do nothing. That morning, I left my apartment and I was getting ready to go see one of my sneaky links or whatever. And I just walked past the dude. And I guess because I walked past him, and he didn't hear me say excuse me like 3, 4, 5 times. So I'm like, look, I'm not going to stand here. You know what I mean? So I walked past him. I guess I must have bumped him or whatever. And this nigga jumped off the porch and started to fight me. Like, yeah, that's what happened. Because this person used to sit on my stoop every day in Newark. Every day. Every day. And it's like he used to sit on my stoop when he know that I was getting ready to leave. Or he hear me coming down the stairs. I don't know if he was already inside, because usually when I leave the door, the front door to my stoop always shut. So I don't know if he was tracking my movements. I don't know what the hell was going on or whatever, but it was the same person I kept seeing every time on my stoop. I never spoke to this man. I never did nothing to this man. I ain't never slept with this man. I ain't nothing. I don't even know this man's government name. That's the crazy part about it. But I'm not going to just stand there and wait till you decide that you want to freaking move. If I'm saying excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, and you just want to be an asshole and sit there, then I'm going to move past you. And that's what I did. So he ain't like the fact that I bumped him, so he decided to take his bad day out on my fucking face. I'm a survivor of a lot. Don't worry, I was on it. I blocked him. He has been blocked. I know y'all saw that too. Yes, he's been blocked ASAP. I don't play that. Because I'm telling my story and I'm posting receipts. I'm telling my story and I'm posting receipts. I do not feel comfortable with men just jumping into my DM. I've been through a lot. Like, if you don't like yourself, you uncomfortable with yourself, you having whatever you having going on with yourself, then you need to go see a therapist and work on yourself. Like, not just do that to somebody that you don't even know from a hole in the wall. Like, real shit. This was not okay. When my sneaky link only heard that I was down the street getting beat on before he pulled up. By the time he pulled up, yeah, I mean, them niggas was gone. But you know what he did? He took me. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, I was on my way to sleep. Once he heard, yeah, I mean, what the hell took place? Like, bro, he was on it. That man stayed at my house. He left his gun at my house for me to protect myself. You know what I mean? He wasn't having it. He was like, I think you should come stay with me for a couple of days. I'm like, I don't know if your mama going. He was like, just come over to my house for a couple of days. And I went over there. When his mama saw my face like that, ooh, his mama called a couple of the uncles. Like, she called some uncles of my sneaky links. A couple of biker dudes got involved. I don't know who this uncle was or whatever. Like, I don't know who these people were. But that boy that did that got dealt with. I think it took him like 3 days. Like, my sneaky link was on point. On point. So at the end of, yeah, really had connections. Because when I say the detectives found me, I think he ended up going to jail and got beat up in the jail because of who she was connected to. Like, that nigga got all kinds of ass whooping. He got ass whooping before the police caught him. He got ass whooping in the jail. You know what I mean? I haven't, and honestly, I don't even know, but I know my sneaky link and his boys came up with $2,500 security deposit for me to move into a bigger place. I got it. Thank you. Like, I ain't gonna lie though, when my husband, we're separated, he did some fuck shit, I left his ass. But when my husband had saw this shit, I don't know how he got that picture. He might have hacked my Google photos, but he saw that shit and he bought me a gun. He bought me a gun. But I ended up having to sell that gun because I moved out here and I ended up homeless. I needed the money. But I have other pictures and videos of me at the gun range. Like learning how to shoot. I learned how to fight. I learned self-defense after that. Like, I don't play that now. But this is why don't just jump. Don't just jump into my DM. Don't just jump into my inbox. Like, don't do that. It really makes me uncomfortable. And I'm tired of having to tell people, like, you're making me uncomfortable. Like, don't do that. Like, I don't tell them this privately. I make a whole video or I put a whole situation, whatever the hell it is. Because I do it on my Facebook too. Like, I make posts about that. Like, don't come into my DM. Don't message me directly. If you got something to say it on... say it on my page publicly. And if I feel comfortable, I'll initiate the DM because now I feel comfortable with you because we've been talking publicly on my page, which means the people who have my back know who you are because we're interacting daily. So you do any fuck shit, my team know and they know how to handle that ass. It's the fact that you feel comfortable to jump into my DM. Like, I'm not with that. I was in a wheelchair and I got abused my damn self. Like, one of my exes kicked me down a flight of stairs. Because he was coked out of his motherfucking mind. Yes, I was in a wheelchair. I was in a wheelchair for a year. For a year. Like, I'm being open because I want people to understand what they're doing to me when they just jump into my DM. What type of triggering that they're doing to me when jumping into my DM. Like, you can't just jump into somebody's DM and you don't know them. At least establish some type of comfortability with me before you just direct message me. Like, do you know me? Do you know me? So why do you feel comfortable to just approach me like that? And I talked about it yesterday and people was just kiki ha 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 and they was doing it. I talked about it multiple times yesterday on different platforms. So don't do that. If you like the videos that I post, you like the content, comment there. Oh, I like this, or ha ha ha. You know what I mean? Like, don't just jump directly and start talking to me like you don't know me. Don't do that. That's very triggering for the shit that I've been through. How would you feel, you know what I mean, if somebody just approached you out of nowhere and just start fucking with you? Like, I'm so respectful of people in their spaces. Like, for real, I'm so respectful of that because I've had my space violated. Right here. I've had my space violated multiple times. I've had my space violated. I'm not feeling it. Respect my space. That's all I'm asking. Y'all act like I'm asking for a whole lot. I'm not asking for a whole lot because it's my damn space. So please respect it. You like my content. You like what I talk about. You like what I post. You feel like it's relatable. Then relate to it publicly. It's the private conversations for me. I gotta get me a new one. But these hands though, because I took self-defense classes after this. After this, I took self-defense classes. These hands though, yeah, these hands though. If you want to take this cootie cat and think that you gonna do this to me to take what you want, yeah, you gonna catch these hands. You gonna catch these hands. Point blank, period. I done been through hell and back. I'm not going through it again. I done been through hell and back. I'm not going through it again. So fellas, please respect my space. Respect my boundaries. If you like my content, because there's new people coming up here and they're asking what happened and everything else. I need you people to just respect my space. You are more than welcome to comment on posts. You are more than welcome to share my posts. You're more than welcome to save my posts and talk about it with your friends later. You're welcome to screen record this live right here if you must. Like, you are welcome to do whatever you like. Just do not feel comfortable to DM me. It feels like emotional rape. Don't feel comfortable to just DM me. Because that makes me not want to be on social media anymore. You know how many times a man do that shit and it makes me be like, I'm just deleting everything. I don't want to be on social media no more. My main Facebook that had over damn near 26,000 people following me. Like, excuse me. Like, over 20-something thousand people follow me. I deleted that just like that. That was my business page. That's how fast I shut everything down. Because people feel the need, like, to just call me just like that. Like they know me. People from the past found me and they're just like, hey, what's up? Let's be friends. Like, it was too easy. It was too easy. People who saw me go through shit like this, and instead of help me, they laughed at me, and now they want to circle the block. Those type of people that use me as a doormat, they now want to circle the block. No, it was too easy, so everything had to go. And if men keep doing the things that they're doing and violating my personal space, I don't give two fucks who my story gonna help. I'm not gonna post because men don't respect my space. Yeah, they just raped me straight like that. Straight like that. I don't know who this white lady is that thinks she's gonna be smart. We gonna block her. Alright. So yeah, like, bruh, at the end of the day, all I'm asking for is people to understand where I come from and respect that shit. Understand where I come from and respect that. That's it. Because there's other people content that I see, and there's other people content that I see, and I don't know what they've been through. I see there's some autistic and everything else type people on here. I don't know what they've been through, but I like their content. And as to be a person, a regular human being or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, whoever sent that, thank you. Anyways, so at the end of the day, like, respect my space, boundaries. Somebody sent the whole thing, and I felt so disrespected. Like, Crawford got a hold of you too. Like, for real? Like, are you serious? I'm here talking about what I've been through, and this is what you say to me? Yeah, no. Bruh, at the end of the day, I just want people to respect my boundaries. Like, please respect my boundaries. Respect my boundaries. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is really not. There's females that get this every day, and they don't know how to leave. There's females that go through this 24/7, 365 and don't know how to leave. Like, bro, I've been through hell and back. I like posting contents. I like being open about the things that I've been through. I like sharing stuff with y'all because I don't know who I may be helping. But you feel comfortable to just jump in my DM. This is how I feel. If you're too comfortable and you don't know me, I get scared, and I did. I get paranoid, and I did. I've been in a relationship. One man did that shit to me, and I was holding my daughter in my arms, bro. Wallahi deen. I was holding my baby girl in my arms. She was nothing about a year and a half. Where a man did this and worse to me, bro. While I was holding my daughter. Because he done had a psychedelic trip. Don't know what he did with his coke. And then decided that this is what he was going to do. While I had my daughter. My baby girl in my arms. Decided that he was going to beat me. Like, bro, I'm telling you, the story of my life is a treacherous one. And the fact that I made it thus far is a lot. Because I know my ass should have been dead somewhere. You know what? Before I even, to this man that said I bet he was black, do you know that I have a daughter? I have a daughter that came from rape. And just to let you know, sir, that it wasn't a black man that raped me. It was a white man that raped me. Let's make that clear. So I'm going to let you stay here so you can understand. It was one of your people that raped me and gave me my middle child. One of your coked out people raped me and gave me my middle child. So before you white folks come up here and start talking about niggas this and black people that, and I bet he was black. No, it was a white man that raped me, dog. A white man also did some shit like this to my face and raped me, took what he wanted and left his sperm inside to fertilize one of my eggs, and I have a daughter. Y'all always want to come up here and talk about black this, black that, black, biggity black, all of that shit. You know what I mean? But y'all don't realize, dog. Y'all don't realize, dog. It be your own kind. It be your own kind. Checkmate. There she go, right there. Right there. A white man gave me her. Forcefully. Wasn't willing. Because I don't sleep with white people. That's not my cup of tea. I like black people. Hispanic. Anything of color. Chocolateness. Melanin. Skin tone. So before y'all come up in here and be like, black man, black man, black man. Remember, a white man gave me a whole daughter against my will. Raped me and gave me a daughter against my will. So yeah, a black man may have done that to my face. But a white man raped me and gave me a daughter that I didn't want. Like, at the end of the day, I don't believe in abortion. I'm pro-life. It don't matter what the situation is. No, I didn't have an abortion. I had her. Because, again, I'm pro-life. It don't matter what the situation was. She deserved to live too. Like, she deserved to live too. At the end of the day, okay, she's a rape baby. But who she is now, she's on the track team in high school. She's a Girl Scout. I don't have her. I gave her up, but I keep track on her. Everybody keep track on her. Like, at the end of the day, I've been through hell and back. So yeah, I'm just asking for people to really I don't mind telling my story. I don't mind helping, because this could be somebody out there that is pregnant from rape and don't know what to do and going through whatever they going through, and they just need somebody that understand. I've been there. I wanted to have an abortion, but I was too far along. By the time I found out, I was too far along. So I had her. I raised her for a few years. I had a psychedelic break because I kept getting beat on and raped within that time frame, and I lost custody of all of my kids. Now that I've healed from stuff and I've gotten back to where I need to be as a person, these are things I wouldn't allow to happen again. Me and my son talk every day. He works my nerve every day. But yeah, I've been through hell and back. So please understand when I say that I'm not with the I didn't abort. I wanted to, but I didn't. Like I had my baby regardless. And I love her. I love him. Shoot, her name, well, I can't show you right now, but her name tatted right here with the rest of my kids that I did want to have. I have my last baby girl. I had her with my husband. And then my son before. She's the middle child. And I raised her with the rest of her siblings. Like, I'm pro-life. I'm really, really, really pro-life. Like, I can't, like, I literally will stop in my car just to let an animal cross the street. Like, I'm a really kind-hearted person. Like, I'm really just, like, I may act, people who know me, like, she be acting like she hard, this, that, and the third. She be acting like she a gangster. Like, yeah, I be acting like that. But I am as soft as pudding. Don't play with me. I love loving. I love being happy. I love just, thank you for the gift, hun bun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love being happy. Like, I love making people laugh. That's why most of the content on there, I be acting a damn fool. Because on my bad days, I go back and watch my own videos and crack the fuck up. Like, I love being happy. I love smiling. I love, being in that space of pure joy. And people that can't handle that, they come on my page and they try to tear me down, or they do some weird shit to make me feel uncomfortable, and then I leave. There's so many people. I have 3 kids. There's so many people that need somebody to just show them the way out. I know there's moms out here that lost their kids because they had a psychological break. I know that there's females out here that is married to a narcissist or in a relationship with a narcissistic man that would do this to them or break them down psychologically. I've been there. I'm fresh up on out of that. 3 years strong. It's been 3 years since somebody got into my head. It's been 3 years since somebody did that to my face. It's been 3 years since somebody even attempted to rape me. Because the last time a man decided he wanted to follow me because I was walking the streets at night, coming off of work because my car had got repoed back in Florida, and I'm walking home from work and somebody thought that it was okay to follow me, and then I spin around real fast and sized them up. What's up? Let's go. That's when he just dipped off into the bushes. Yeah, I'm not the one. It's been some years since this has happened to me. It's been some years since people have tried me in such a manner. Like, I'm not with the shenanigans, bro. So it's not like I'm just telling people what to do. No, I'm asking you. Because there's females, there's some males. I know men that has been raped and everything else. And me and these men have connected, and they have a safe space to talk about how they feel when they can't tell their therapist certain shit because they're afraid of being judged. This is a judgment-free zone over here. Like, trust me. I won't name names and name who, but yes. Yes. This is a judgment-free zone. There's men that I personally know that openly talk about their rape. There's men that went to jail on like some petty type crime and got raped, and we talked about it. So just like there's females that go through it, there's men that go through it. And I'm not a judgmental person. So even if you just messaging me to talk about like how do you cope, how do you deal, like I will happily talk to you about it, but don't come in my inbox and be weird. It's the coming in my DM being weird for me. Like, I really don't understand or fathom. I don't. Lord, I just ask you to please, please, please. If you feel, to the people that's commenting, because I feel like you're being smart, if you feel like I'm talking about you or you feel like the shoe fit, then wear it. I'm telling my life story. I'm telling my point of view on things. Like, at the end of the day, if you people who's commenting don't like what I'm saying, the option to leave is available. You don't have to be here. You know that, right? You know you don't have to stay here. You know that you can leave. Like, you don't gotta be here. Because it's the same people that's talking smack. It's going to be the same people that's going to try to find me later on in life when this start happening to them. God have a funny way of dealing with people that think things are a joke. Really. Since it's a joke, since it's all giggle, yeah, God have a way of humbling you. This is not a joke. This ain't giggle. Find something safe to do during karma season. Ain't we in a retrograde? Find something safe to do. Very miserable. Very, very miserable. Trolls have nothing else better to do. And it's because I blocked all of the white trolls. Now the black trolls are here. And this is why white people say the things that they say to black folks. This is why the race war will continue to happen. This is why things like this will continue to happen. Because y'all don't know, if you ain't got nothing good to say, to shut up. If it don't apply, let it fly. But I'm going to leave y'all trolls up to God. Because once again, God is more powerful than me. Gotta hold your ass down and tear that ass up. And then your face will be looking like this because God will allow the bad shit to come to you. Just because this has never happened to you, just because you know you could fight back, remember, a man is always stronger than a woman. A man is always stronger than a woman. So I'm going to let God deal with it. Because the way God will humble your ass would be way better than I can. Real rap. So you, Miss, what's her name? Miss Jones. Even worse. Did Brenda send you? Are you related to Brenda Jones? Did Jerome Jones send you? Because that's what you're giving off. You're giving off them people. Oh, just to let you know, Brenda, who married Jerome, sold my body to Jerome so that Jerome, the white man she married, can have his way with me at the age of 8, since you want to be in here. And he proudly let the rest of my family know that that's what happened. So, Miss Jones, before you come in here, ask Brenda to tell you the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help her God. So help her God. So Miss Jones, just go let Jerome and Brenda know that I know everything and I remember, and an elephant never forgets. Since you want to be in here when you have the option to leave. Anybody with the last name Jones, I don't trust you. Especially when you in here being a smart ass. Your brother-in-law? Yeah, that's how we gonna address you. Your brother-in-law tried to rape an 8-year-old child. Where your sister or whoever, yeah, your family was after me. Since you want to be in here. I will let every cat out the bag. Every cat out the bag. Since you in here advocating and all of that. I already know you get the giveaway was the fact that it's Jones, bro. Like, please. And the crazy part is, the picture that they have up there, the picture that person have up there looks just like Jerome. That's the crazy part. But she's a radio host, and I sound crazy as hell. But you look just like Jerome, though. That's exactly why I could call that person out. Look just like that man. Only difference is she got some color in her face. But look just like Jerome, though. This the page. You're a radio host. You got 59 followers and 1 video, but you're a radio host. You are nobody trolling for Brenda Jones. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Brenda Jones herself. Being as it's 11:11 on my clock. It was her. And Brenda Jones is my biological mother. Sold me to her husband for sex. Because her face was like this every day. Meanwhile, he raping her and putting babies in her. And she out here having multiple miscarriages. Oh, I remember all of that. Because every night this man comes stand in my room, be looking over me and shit. 8-year-old. You can ask any question that you like. I'm very open with my story. I'm open to all questions. If the question makes me feel uncomfortable, I will let you know I'm too uncomfortable to answer that question. But I'm very open with my story. I'm very open with what I've been through. I'm very open with everything. I don't hide nothing. There's nothing to be hidden. The death of my grandparents, I kind of snapped in a positive way because they were taken away from me, and I thought that it was the fuck unfair. And I wanted to communicate with them. I wanted to be able to still talk to them. And spirituality came strolling around. And I said, fuck it. Because I started with just meditating. And upon meditating, I realized that I would have to heal even this version of myself and my inner child and my teenage years. Like, I realized what work I had to do, and I was willing to do the work. So I just separated myself from everybody. People who understood. People who didn't. The ones that didn't were no longer friends. The ones that understood, we still talk. But I wanted to be the best version of me. I wanted to have what my grandparents had. Even though they weren't together, they died basically together. My grandmother died the 26th of January. My grandfather died the 27th. She died about 1:24 p.m. He died exactly about the same time in the a.m. So I was by his side when he died. She died in Trinidad. And it was just unfair that they just died like that. But then I wanted what they had. Because if I'm going, you going too. You ain't bring your ass. You feel me? I want that. Nigga, we gonna be together for eternity. We're just gonna be dancing in the cosmos for the rest, forever. We're gonna I want that. So to see that, I'm like, shoot, if I have living proof that soulmates exist and they die together for real, then hell yeah, I want that. I want somebody that I could be with forever. Reincarnate 2 different ways and find each other together and go through the whole song and dance. Like, yeah, I want that. I really do want that. I didn't forgive my biological mother for her. I did it for me because I was really angry, like really angry. And I ruined a lot of good friendships and relationships because I was just so angry. So I kind of forgave her so that I could feel better. I forgave her so I could feel better. It was hard. Like, the 8-year-old version of me, the 11-year version of me didn't want to. I think part of them still don't forgive her. But as an overall person, yeah, I did. I did it for me. I didn't do it for her. Because if I did it for her, then I wouldn't be the person I am. Forgiving somebody has to do with you. You have to, if you want to truly heal, you're going to have to forgive the people that never said I'm sorry. And if you are going through what I've been through, to give you the closure you need and deserve, I'm sorry that happened to you. If I could give you a hug, I would. Like, It makes me sad that women of color, it don't matter what your race is, women of color go through so much and family members sweep that shit under the rug. Now, I love my grandmother. Like, I do love my grandmother. I love her to pieces. And I forgive her for this. But a part of me will always strongly dislike her as a human being for this. God rest her soul. My grandmother married the man that was molesting me. You're welcome. We're healing, man. We're healing. We are healing. This is where we need to start helping each other heal from the things that we've been through. Like I said, I never thought that my story will actually help somebody. Now, all the tarot readers, oh my God, now you making me cry. Shit. All the tarot readers on here have been telling me from, what's her name? Tarot on Decks, Taurus Third Eye Tarot. There's another one. She always be like, I have 32K followers, and she always has some type of mask thing on her face. Then there's another one. She's totally bald, and everything she posts, it has everything to do with Egyptian. Like, these girls have been telling me, tell your story. You never know who you may help. You never know who you may help. You never know who you may help. So today I woke up, since the devil didn't let me sleep last night, and I had to literally read the entire book of Psalms to get some sleep. I even started reading the book of Proverbs. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, just to get sleep, because like I said, the devil was on my back. The devil was on my back late last night. You feel me? So I put on the Bible. I have the Bible on my phone that I literally start playing from the Psalm that if I'm laying down and I hear Psalm 33, Psalm 23, Psalm 2, I will start playing that Psalm. From where Spirit tell me to play that Psalm, I'll start playing that book of Psalm and let it run through. I promise you, by the time it hit the Psalm it's supposed to hit, I'll be knocked out. And I woke up early this morning and I saw, somebody just trying to be all in my personal space and not respecting my boundaries. And now we are here. Like, I just want people to know, people who have been through it, with their moms and everything else, like people who have been through it, I just want y'all to know, don't forgive her or your parents. It don't matter. Don't forgive them for them. Don't do that, because you're not going to heal the way that you want to. Forgive them for you. Pray about it. Here, let me sit up here and shit. Finally. Okay, so look, pray about it. If you don't know how to pray, just talk to God the way that you would talk to me. Nah. I gotta sit back down. This bed is not comfortable. But no, seriously, like, just pray about it. Pray about it. I don't mind giving advice. I don't mind just talking. If you have a topic that you want to talk about, or you have questions that if you have questions to, like, just ask and you don't know how to ask or whatever. If you see, just like how she said, I just stopped on here, like, because someone says everything happened for a reason, and then another young lady says I just stopped on her live. So, even if you just browsing through, or whatever the case may be, like, hit a shout out, like, yo, talk about this. You feel me? Or have you been through this or have you been through that? Because I've been through a lot. God knows I've been through a lot. From the age of 3 is when my life took a turn. That's the first time molestation happened. It turned into rape. Turned into people snatching me right off the street. Like, bro, it's been a rough 30-something, 30, what was that, 33, 32? Something like that. 34 years, probably. I got to do the mathematics. 30-some years. It's been rough. Because I was like 31 in this picture. I'm a fighter. That's what it is. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. Like, I don't play none of that. If I see a yellow flag, I no longer be like, 6 flags, we gonna ignore the flags. Woohoo! No, I ain't riding that roller coaster too more. It was a little too rough for me. Too rough. It's too rough for me. So if I see a yellow flag, I'm just go ahead and crack that door open and I'll holler at you. Oh, I will never forget, honey. I've been through it. I will never forget. I can't afford. I've watched my cousin go through it. I've watched my biological mother go through it. You know what I mean? I've watched my grandmother go through it. Like, I've watched almost every female that has been in my life go through it. I watched a whole aunt basically did whatever just to keep a man. And I do mean whatever. Like, I'm telling you, bruh. It's not 6 Flags. I'm not just enjoying the ride. As soon as I see some crazy, I'm shit. What they say? Fuck this shit, I'm out. At the end of the day, there's people on here that don't know how to get out. And I'm going to tell you, the last time it was summer. Was it last summer? Yeah, it was last summer. I ended up in a situationship with a narcissist that used to make jokes about killing me and leaving me in the woods where nobody could find me. And I was like, yeah, it's time to go. And I did it so strategically. I bought a car because I didn't have a car. And this man was doing everything. Like, if I wanted to go get a wax, he would procrastinate on taking me. Then when I dip off, he accused me of cheating. Like, it was all kinds of crazy shit. So because he couldn't take me where he wanted to take me, or he make up excuses to, it was a whole problem. So I got my money. I bought a car. The car I still have now. And I packed everything in my fucking car. And the second I got the inkling it was time to dip, I did. The best thing to do when you in one of those type of relationships is best thing I say, dip when they sleep or dip while they at work. If they're nowhere around, most narcissists got different supply of women. Same thing for men. If you dealing with a female that's a whole narcissist, they got other supplies. When they go dip off to be with one of their other supplies, that's your window to skate. If a man or woman is doing this to you, the second they go to their other supply, that's your opportunity to leave. Make sure you have a safety plan. Make sure if you don't have a washer and dryer in your house, you go to the laundromat. Here's why. You're going to go to the laundromat. Hey, babe, I'm washing clothes. You washing clothes, but you're also packing a to-go bag as you're washing clothes. Okay? So you washing clothes, you separating shit, but make sure that this person, it's best that you have your own shit. You need your own car. That's first off. While you have your own car, you figure out a way to make money. I use DoorDash. I use DoorDash to stack up some money. So while this motherfucker think I'm out doing whatever, I'm using DoorDash to stack up some money. Okay? You need to figure out a way to stack up some money on the low. DoorDash sends you a debit card and everything. P.O. box. Get you a P.O. box. You get you a P.O. box. You go do laundry. You have a stash of money. You pack it to go bag. After he do this wild ass shit to you, you go ahead and you dip. Soon as he go find his other supply. Soon as he get to his other supply. Soon as he leave your ass to go be with the next person, he or she, it don't matter. Soon as they leave to go be with the next person, you leave. Do not stay. Real shit. That's how you get out. That's how you save yourself. If your parent is doing this to your face and you are not old enough to leave, when you go to school, you show your teachers. They'll put you in foster care. I was in foster care from I was in foster care from 16 to 18 because my biological mother had my body looking like my eyes and lips. My biological mother had my body looking like this. It took me years to forgive her. So what I did was, because I'm not going to sit there and let this woman beat on me like I'm a freaking snake. I'm not going to let this woman do this to me. I am not. So I went in school. And it was gym, and I refused to shower purposely. And they're like, you have to shower. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to shower. And mind you, I'm in long sleeve everything. I'm like, I'm not showering. And they took me to the principal's office. And matter of fact, there's somebody before the counselor. You got a counselor. Back in high school, I had a counselor, and then the counselor would take me to the principal's office. So, you gonna go see your counselor. You feel me? And they sent me over to my counselor or whatever. And my counselor was like, why don't you want to take a shower? And I looked her dead in her face and said, I'm not taking no shower. So with the counselor, the gym teacher, everybody went before the principal. And after that, once I had 3 people on my ass about showering, I took off my clothes and they saw my body, and instantly they called CPS. Instantly they started taking pictures. Instantly there was charges filed against my biological mother. They took me away from her. I got what I wanted. Freedom. And you know what happened? The 2 white daughters that she treated like gold. Yeah. Them 2 little white girls that she favored over me. They started to reap. My biological mother went and told everybody how I'm trying to get her white babies taken up off of her. After you did this type of stuff to my body. So yes, if you are underage, and your biological parent is doing this type of stuff to you, use gym time, because you got to shower after gym. That is a rule. You have to shower after gym. Use gym time. Use gym time. And refuse to shower. Matter of fact, just refuse to participate in gym altogether. They're going to take you to the counselor and do the same thing with the counselor. And then they're going to take you to the principal. And after that, you show the principal, the counselor, everybody what is going on at home. I promise you, they will take you away from that. They will take you away from that. And if the same thing is happening in the foster care, that has never happened to me, but if the same thing happened in foster care, you do the same thing. And you make sure that you get in a safe home. Because I was in a safe home after everything had happened to me. CPS put me in a very safe home. Tell. If a kid done made theyself over here on this TikTok some way, somehow, you tell. There's no way in heck parents should be doing this to a child and you keeping it a secret. No, I don't talk to the foster parents. It was a group home that I went into. I didn't get into foster care because I didn't want foster care because I was getting older and I wanted to get into my own place and stuff. So I went into a group home. But the group home, the last time I spoke to them was the last time I was in Philadelphia. I haven't been over there, so I don't know if it's still a group home, if it still exists or anything like that, because it's been years. But yeah, the school will protect you. Tell. Too many people over here just keeping secrets for these grown adults that's doing too much. Honestly. I'd rather see people safe than in a predicament that they're just stuck in. Females that's dealing with domestic violence, females that's going through it, go do laundry. Pack you a to-go bag. Pack you a to-go bag. I'm telling you, me telling saved my life. Because when I said my biological mom didn't give a damn about me, she did not give a damn. That woman was beating me like a bloody snake in front of her friends and then laughing with her friends after she done tore me a whole new body speak. I'm a very open person. I will tell you, if you jump on my live and you be like, look, I'm in a situation. Can I talk to you privately? Just if you don't want a track record and you start DMing me like, yo, how do I get out? I will tell you. Just like I'm telling people now. Somebody doing this to you, go to a laundromat. I pray that you have, if you at home and you got a washer, dryer at home and you can't get to a laundromat, again, they have multiple supplies. People that do this type of stuff to females or males, people do this like this to other human beings, they have multiple supplies. People that do stuff like this is very narcissistic. So when that narcissist leave, because usually after they do that, they leave to go somewhere else. When they leave, that's when you leave too. You leave too. If you don't have a car, you call you a cab or something. If they bought you a phone, leave that phone. You should always have your own phone. If they got you a phone, leave that phone. If they got you a car, leave that car. Because that car, that phone got a tracker on it. That car, that phone has a tracker on it. You have to have your own. The best thing to do, most of these narcissistic men that do this type of stuff, narcissistic men and women, they think money and buying you nice things can heal for it. Make up for it. Oh, I'm sorry, let me give you some money. A female like me, I hold on to every dime. I will not spend it. I will put it in a secret account or something. I will make sure I'm going to have my own. And I love the fact that most of these places have like street parking and everything. Because I buy a whole car and I have it parked on the street. And then when all of this happened, I just get up and walk away. Because everything, to go back, your own car, post office box. If you have in your own bank and have a whole seat, you need a post office box. You need a post office box. Simple as that. And dip the hell off. Some men are getting very strategic. They introduce you to all their male friends, and all their male friends be watching your every move too. Yeah, you gotta watch some of them too. That's why it's always best to leave when they go to their own supply. There's many ways to get out. And I escaped every last one of them men that tried that. Yeah. I had one that used to clock my every move by having his boys everywhere, positioned everywhere. And I maneuver right out of that. It's family members, it's friends. Let me tell you something. Do you know where everybody is? I know where everybody is. The man that did this is somewhere in Newark. The narcissistic man that had all his peoples watching me is in Pennsylvania. I live in the state of Washington, not Washington, D.C. The state of Washington. I'm like 3-4 hours away from Seattle, Washington. Yeah, stalk me this far. Come get me. I had to catch a flight. You're going to be driving 3-4 days. By the time your first 24 hours, you're going to change your mind. In 3-4 days. It's a 2-day drive. You got to rest. You got to rest. Come get me. When I tell y'all got to get out, you don't get out and stay in the same area where they can find you. You get out. Out. Yup. Out. You all the way out. Switch states if you have. The dude that, the one from last summer that I was dealing with that talking about they gonna kill me. Yeah. He in Spokane about 2.5 hours away from me. He ain't coming out here. He's not coming out here. Trust me. He's not coming out here. Here's why. He be having warrants. State Patrol will pull that old ass car over. And the Sheriff's Department and Richland, Kennewick, Pasco police, where I'm at, they respond real quick. Where I live, got cameras everywhere. You tripping. What they say, you hoes be tripping. The dangerous ones that I know that they don't care, they will travel as far as they gotta travel. They are in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. That's where they are. That's where they are. Cause I know they're like, let's say, okay, if I was in, let's say I moved like 3 hours difference from PA. Oh, them niggas coming. If it's Jersey and I did that, like moved 2-3 hours, oh, them niggas coming. Oh no, girl. You see how when you go take a shower, you change your underwear? That's what I do with my phone number. Every time I feel it in my bones to just change my number, I do so. I even got strategic. I changed the SIM. When I figure out the wrong person had my number, oh, I changed the whole SIM card. I have a 718 number. I ain't paid the bill. Why would I do that? So that people could call me? Man, these mother suckers was calling me on Facebook Messenger. I deleted the entire Facebook account. Okay, girl, please. My 718 number is in this phone. The chip is in this phone. The phone that I'm going live from right now, that's a 509 number. Whole different chip. That bill is paid every month. And I don't pay it. If y'all haven't heard of Spectrum, I'm going to need y'all to get with Spectrum. Because I don't know if the promotion's still going on, but they are giving away free phones and you do not have to pay a bill for an entire year. Long as you got their internet, you have a free phone. You better get right with Spectrum. You better get right with Spectrum. I don't got no number. Who got a number? Not me. I ain't got no number. I ain't got no number. No number. Spectrum is Florida. It's in the Tri-Cities in Washington. I don't know. It's an internet provider. I don't know where you are, Heather, but no, it's not. Spectrum isn't worldwide. Spectrum is in certain areas. I found out about Spectrum when I moved to Florida. And when I came out here in the Tri-Cities, I found out about Spectrum. I'm like, oh, shit. Let me get over there. Because that promotion started in Florida, actually, last year. So that promotion was going on for a whole... Well, no, the promotion was Spectrum Mobile. Spectrum Mobile started last year. And then the promotion went to the people told me they just started the promotion, and I was like, back in March. But check and see if your area has Spectrum. Shoot. Bet y'all be like, oh, wait, let me see. Go look, because you mess around and get you a whole free phone. And I have an iPhone. This one red, the one that I'm on, black. Shit, I ain't gatekeeping nothing. Spectrum out here giving away free phones. And the iPhone. This the XR. They giving away free phones. And you ain't got to pay a bill for a year. Don't play with it. Oh, coffee in the morning, boy. Look, she telling the truth. They went and checked. I ain't gotta lie. I don't gatekeep nothing. They out here giving away free phones. So, yeah. Like, just if they find out your number, change your number. Be careful of who you... That's another thing. Be careful of who you give your number out to. Be careful who you give your number out to. Here's why. Because sometimes it be your own family, bro, that'll sell you out. It be your own family that'll sell you out. Do you know how many of my so-called cousins then gave one of them crazy, my so-called sis then gave one of them crazy, if I was to show y'all from one of my friends' point of view, all of my numbers, you'd be like, dang, it started 412, 718, 315, like, bruh. I'm being so serious. It be your own family. It be your own family. It be your own family that'll give out your number. It be your own family that'll turn you against the man that's doing this to your face. It be your own family. So let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you right here, right now, as we speak. If your guts, if in here, anywhere in your body be like, I shouldn't even be talking to you. Please, for the love of Jesus Christ, listen to that little voice to be like, nah, I'm cool. Because it's that same person that you were ignoring is the person that's giving out all your information. I have a cousin that sat here, you feel me, and collected information to go run back and tell my narcissistic husband everything he needed to know. And you know what happened to that same cousin that was running her mouth? She down for the rest of her life. She was supposed to get a kidney transplant. Everything went wrong and she passed away. The man up there don't play about me. And since you wanted to run your mouth, now you're dead. Kidney failed right there in dialysis. Died from kidney failure. Because she didn't learn when the man that she was with was doing this to her. Beating her while she was already dying. It be your own family. It be your own family. I'm telling you, it be your own family. I will get on here every day and talk about domestic violence, sexual assault, because I've been through all of it. If your gut tell you do not give a family member your information, don't give them nothing. I live in the Tri-Cities of Washington. You think anybody got my address? About maybe 3-4 people got my address. Ain't that many people got my address. Ain't that many people got my phone number. 2, 3 maybe have my phone number. And everybody got it. Let me tell you something. I also have a dummy number. There's a dummy number on my WhatsApp. Let me tell you this. I had a cousin who blocked me on Facebook after telling me that I am a disgrace to my family. Blocked me on Facebook. So in order for her to unblock me and ask me anything about my current life, she would have to apologize for the bullshit she pulled. You know what this cousin does? Go to the cousin that I bang with to ask that cousin for the address. So that same cousin could take the address and pass it on to the 2 people that I no longer mess with, which is my biological mother and her sister. Oh, her sister went around talking about her 16-year-old niece is sleeping with a grown man of the age. At that time, he was, I think, 34 or 35. That's rape. Why would you promote that I am sleeping with your man and I'm only 16? This is why I end up calling CPS on these people by just dipping. Because, bro, this is literally right after my 16th birthday. I'm in April. And my aunt goes around and tell everybody that her 16-year-old niece, underage, is sleeping with her boyfriend. Not, I'm going to press charges on you for sleeping with my niece. You out here raping her. But I'm the villain, the bad guy. And that went on for 3 years. 3 years. That went on for 3 years. At 20 years old, because I got tired of being accused, 20 years old, I'm legal. I'm a grown adult. All that playing is confirmation. That grown adult that I am, that's when I slept with. Since you accused me, I'm going to do it now because I'm an adult. But as a teenager, as a child, that would have been considered rape. But instead of you say, oh, this man's raping my niece, you decide to say that I'm just willingly giving him the coup. I'm hearing car alarms and everything. Talk about spirit giving confirmation. Let me see something. But at the end of the day, I need people to This live was literally for just men to understand that I have boundaries and I wanted those boundaries respected. It wasn't even supposed to be all of this. TikTok over here, congratulations, you've been live for 90 minutes. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be all of this. And it turned into all of this. You know, I got blocked the trollers and stuff at first, but it turned into all of this. It wasn't supposed to be all of this. It was just supposed to be, you know, I want y'all to respect my boundaries. I've been through a lot, this picture. And I'm telling my story and being completely transparent with people. So, I mean, it's at the end of the day, we all, you know, need our space respected. We all need, you know what I mean, people to understand that, hey, we all been through some stuff. Get it together. Get it together. And thank y'all so much for supporting. Cause honey, shorty been through it. It's been rough. Like I felt that after that whole situation, like I just kept cutting my hair. I kept my hair short like that for like 2 years cause after the first time a situation like this happened, I cut it all off. I'm like, I didn't feel pretty. I did not feel pretty. I felt, oh my God, I felt just like ugly, like somebody punching bag. Like I just felt so disgusting with myself. So I just kept cutting my hair just like that. I can show y'all so many pictures of me cutting my hair just like that. No, honey, no. But I'm stronger than I used to be. I've been through so much. And I'm happy that I could actually help some people. You know, I'm happy that I can give some people, you know, some advice to give to a friend. You feel me? Because some people got friends that's in situations and they can't get out. I give it every way to get out. Because I done used every way to get out. Shoot, the kidnapping I went through, I was 8 to 11. I was held in a whole house under, Brenda Jones, my biological mother, kidnapped me from where I was and held me against my will, and I did not want to be there. And then abused me the entire time. If y'all a bit confused, let me give you some. I was raised in Trinidad and Tobago my whole life. All I knew was Trinidad and Tobago. At 8 years old, I found out that the person that I knew as my mother was not my mother. I found out that my grandmother was not my mother. And then they was like, this is when my grandmother and her sister, so when I say they was, I'm talking about my grandmother and her sister. So they was like, you need to go meet her, you need to see her, you need to spend time with her, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, or whatever. And I'm like, I'm 8 years old and I'm defending myself. I could speak clearly, I could sign my name, all this other stuff. I'm like, no, I don't know this lady. I'm not staying here. I'm not meeting nobody. You're my mom. Like I argue with who I thought was my aunt and my mother. I'm arguing with my grandmother and my great aunt at this point that I am not going to go live with some random woman that I don't fucking know. You tripping. Again, you hoes be tripping. So they forced me to come to the United States. They left me with her. And all this woman, that from the time I walked in the door, this woman starts swinging on me. Like I came in the door, she acted like she cared. This is how it went. I'm 8 years old. She comes in, she acts like, you know, she cares, and she's spending money on me and doing all this stuff and, you know, making me and my sisters bond, and we actually build the bond. Like we just, you know, so I'm starting to get a little comfortable and shit like that. My grandmother leaves. I ain't never seen my grandmother again. She just dipped. The second she dipped, all that lovey-dovey stuff out the window completely. It was take care of these kids. It was whooping my ass. I'm getting beat on for nothing. Like I walked past and she just smacked the shit out of me. I'm like, yo. It was to the point that I would write in my journal about everything that she was doing to me and everything else. And when my grandmother called, I'm crying and begging her to please come get me. Woman, if you don't save me. And this woman sitting there just on the phone and everything's going to be all right. Woman. You know what made me get sent back to Trinidad at the age of 11? CPS. Like I said, to the kids that in a situation and they can't get out, I refuse to shower. I refused to fully participate in gym. I became a problem at school. And because they saw that I was being abused at home, Brenda books a flight and sent me back to Trinidad and tells my grandmother, the person I know as my mama, she not going to make me lose my other kids. And I stayed in Trinidad from 11 to 15. And when I got back to Trinidad, you know what my entire family said? You changed. The sweet, loving, happy person that they once knew, yeah, you changed. That's what they said to me. You changed. Y'all just abandoned me in a whole fucking country. I don't know these people. I'm out here getting beat. I can't get no sleep because this grown-ass man keep walking inside my room, standing there staring at me like, Imagine you're asleep. This that man in the corner. You sleep. And the man in the corner like this. You're asleep. He just... Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It was to the point where I was sleeping with a butcher knife on my pillow like, touch me, nigga. You gonna die tonight. From 8 to 11. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I was kidnapped. I don't know Brenda Jones. I can't tell you anything about Brenda Jones other than she never wanted to have me. She wanted to have an abortion. She went to every man that she has ever slept with to get money for an abortion because she didn't know who the hell my father was. She hated me from the time of conception. That's all I know. And the only reason I know that because the stories came out when they found out that she was abusing me and just beating me up. And that's a nightmare I had to live, Miss Heather. That's a damn nightmare I had to fucking live. I don't know nothing about Brenda Jones. I can't tell you nothing about this woman. I don't know what makes her happy. I don't know what makes her laugh. I don't know nothing about her. 8 years of your life, you know your mama to work in a hospital taking care of the cuckoo people. Yeah, she used to work in the crazy house. She was a wards maid, a cleaning lady in the nut house. My mama cleaned there. She knew every nurse doctor. So when I get sick, I go straight in and come straight out. I'm talking easy access because my mama worked there. I learned how to sew clothes because my mama would drop me off with the seamstress people that be making the curtains for the hospital, sewing uniforms for people for work, sewing the curtains and tablecloths and stuff that gotta go in there. Or she'll leave me in the kitchen with the cooks, the people that's cooking at the hospital, and I'm learning how to cook food as a dietitian. I'm hanging out with doctors and dietitians as a child. That's my mama. 8 years of my life, I've known that woman to be my mother. Now you telling me this other person is my mom and you my grandmama? My whole life is a Medea movie. I swear to God. You trying to tell me from 8 to 11, I'm with some random woman that they say is my mother, my biological mother, and this woman beating my ass to a bloody pulp. I mean, walking like a dog. Matter of fact, my name was bitch, and I had to answer to the name bitch from 8 to 11. Bitch, come here. Bitch, I'm talking to you. Bitch, you can't read. Bitch, speak English. Because when I come to the States and I'm talking like this and I have a conversation and I got beaten like a snake to talk like an American. I got beaten like a dog to talk like you guys. Because I could switch back and forth. I can talk how I was supposed to be talking all my life. This is my accent. This is me talking. This is me from where I'm from. And because people couldn't understand me the way I'm talking right now, people couldn't understand me. And the people that couldn't understand me was within my own home. And they couldn't understand the way I'm talking. So I got beaten to speak like an American. Speak English. And I'll get beaten. Because I had to speak English. I had to learn how to speak like you guys quickly, or I would be beaten 8-11. So now I talk like you guys. And when people be like, why don't you talk like a Trini? Talk like a Trini. I can't. I'm still healing that. But I can't. I can't willingly just talk like a Trini. I got to be comfortable talking to another Trinidadian on here, and then you can hear and be like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. I don't talk Trinidadian. I talk like an American. Got beaten 8-11 for talking like a Trinidadian. My life was not easy. And no, I did not get an apology from Brenda Jones for that shit. But I forgive her. Because God knows what that lady was going through back then. For you to have your grown-ass husband attempt to sleep with your 8-year-old child. You sat here and beat your 8-year-old child to a bloody pulp. And this child don't even know you. You wasn't beating me because I did something wrong. You was just beating me because he was beating you. You his punching bag and you made me yours. I will never address Brenda Jones as my mother. My mother died. Because Yvonne Lewis is my mother. I don't give a damn what you say that that's my grandmother. No, that's my mother. And yeah, my mother did some snake ass shit by marrying the pedophile that was touching me. But that's still my mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to my sisters. The last time I talked to my sisters, they both, well, my middle sister said, I allow. I had to watch my mouth real quick. My middle sister, the one that I had the closest bond with, said that I allowed Brenda to come in between me and her relationship. If I really loved her and my younger sister, I would have stayed and endured what I was enduring so that we can be closer together. Since I allowed their mother to ruin our relationship, that's, my fault that we're not close anymore. Girl. The last time I even had any type of communication with Brenda Jones was the day that our father, because it's her biological father, this is my granddaddy, but it's still our daddy. Because in the end, he went telling everybody that I'm his last daughter. From 2000 and I want to say 2019, 2020. Yeah, 2019, 2017. 2017, because I was in Jersey. So from 2017 to 2020, everywhere in New York City knew that I was his daughter. He told everybody that I am his daughter. The boys that he worked with at the barbershop, be like, oh, there go Georgie's daughter. They know that I'm his granddaughter, duh. But I'm his daughter. When he got put in the nursing home and I didn't know about it until I found out that he was in the nursing home, everybody in that nursing home, them doctors at that hospital in Brooklyn, yeah, everybody would tell you that I'm his daughter. So when Dad died, it was like she got mad because I didn't give her the death certificate. So she went around and told everybody I stole $4,000 off of her father. Do you know who paid for that funeral? I still got receipts. Do you know who paid for that funeral? That funeral was $6,000. Do you know who paid for that? Do you know who found the money to pay for that? I didn't have to find the money. It was under my mattress. But do you know who paid for that? Oh, where did you get $6,000? I was a home health care worker. I wipe booties for a living. And I had 2 different jobs, so I was making $20 an hour over on the other side. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. I was making $20 because I would stay with 2 jobs in the same field. I find out one job, I find out the competition, and I work for both of them. And when they find out, then they compete by offering a raise. But yes, I am proud to be a home physical therapist, taking care of somebody else's grandmother, mother. Yes, I take pride in my job. And trust me, a lot of the men that I used to take care of used to feel, demasculated when it came for their showers and stuff. But I let them know my history. I let them know my past. Like, I'm a sexual abuse victim, domestic violence victim. Trust me. I'm not here to make you feel any less because I'm already battling my own shit in my head. Once I let them know my past, let them know I was in a wheelchair, let them know I understand what they're going through, showers become easy. And actually, I was the only healthcare worker that could take care of these people after I let them know my story. Like on introduction, when I meet a patient, I let them know everything I've been through. I let them know who I am, where I've come from, to make sure that they're comfortable with having me. Every last one of my patients will tell you she is the most trustworthy person that I've ever met in my life. And you looking at a person that used to rob niggas back in Philly. Yeah. I want Princess Perfect. When I was homeless in Philadelphia, oh yeah, I was robbing my 20s. Oh yeah, I was robbing niggas, beating niggas up and robbing niggas. You know what made me change? My daughters, my son. My son is my firstborn. After I had him, I changed. Because I wanted my son to not be like these niggas in the street. So I stopped fucking with them niggas in the street. Because I wanted better for my son. My son is the man he is today because of me. People say you can't raise a man, but after everything that I've been through, I was stuck in masculine energy for so long that I raised. Yeah. My son a hoe. Straight like that. Oh, he a hoe. But his bitches know that he a hoe. So, because he let them know up front, like, look, I'm a hoe. He done told me, Mom, like, a couple of bitches give me a couple of years. He was like, yo, I'm fucking with this one chick. Mom, she just like you, yo. She ain't letting up. I told him, I was like, do your thing, but don't lie to these females. I was like, you remember what I've been through? That's the best part of having my son at 19. Son, you remember what I've been through. You seen what I've been through. You don't go out here and do this shit to these females, dog. Because you would hate to have to see that shit happen. Remember what happened to your mama. Never forget what happened to your mama. He honest. He tell him, nigga, look, I'm a hoe. I have pictures in my phone of all of my son's girlfriends. And I mean all of them, from middle school. I may not have custody, but me and my son like this. You hear me? He done showed me I got pictures. And then one day he was screen sharing and he was like, look, mine. And then he scrolled past and I said, hey, them girls are sending exclusive pics that his mother do not need to see. He was like, my bad, Mom, my bad. Your son a player out here in this street. He think the shit funny. It's just not fucking funny. I don't want to see that shit. But yeah, he let him know. No, I'm not ready for that. I'm out here being free. And as he should be. He's only 18. On August 17th, he'll be 18 years old. Like, yes, spread your wings, fly high, let your whole flag fly, stay protected, and, you know, make sure that you telling these females the truth. Don't play with nobody. And I think the fact that he's not playing with these females is why they're attracted to him. Because he's telling the truth. And he's a Leo. He's telling them the truth. He ain't lying. He is not lying. He is telling the truth. He is a hoe and he's proud. But unfortunately, as for his mother, I am not allowed to be in a relationship. Because again, he's a Leo. Oh, let me post a picture of a man. He's like, Mom, what the hell is that? No. I be cracking jokes like I'm gonna have another son. And he was like, and you must want to die. He's like, you have daughters. You just can't have no more sons. You tripping. I don't need a brother. I'm the only brother. Like, yeah, he having a Leo has its quirks. He be threatening the imaginary son that ain't even here. Okay. But ready to make me a grandmother. That boy, I'm telling you, that boy, a piece of work. But having kids, when you really love your kids, whether you have them or you adopt them or whatever the case may be, but when you really love your kids, they see the real you. And when my son saw my face like that, he said, I wish he's like, Mama, no. That boy was upset. He wanted to fight everybody. He had a couple of psychological breaks where he ended up in the mental institution because he went off. Like, my kids have never seen that before. Trust me. And that will be the first and last time that my son will ever see my face like that. It'll never happen again. Because, see, my son will go to jail, and I'll be right alongside his ass. Because you ain't going to go down alone. We going to go down together. So, for the sake of my kids, like, I put my kids before myself. And I think kind of that's the reason, too, why God took them away. Because I got to learn to put me first, too. But I put my kids before myself in everything. So, yeah, no. Hell no. Like, I'll give my kids everything and be without. Because that's the type of mother that I am. So, having them is why I changed. Why I grew up. Like, I survived for them. Because I damn sure should have been dead. And I survived for them. If it wasn't for them, But it was for them. I didn't give up because of them. And if people got kids, don't give up. Like, cause, baby, they ain't giving up on you. You never give up, bro. I don't care what the situation is. You don't give up. Just keep fighting. And if you don't got kids, don't give up on yourself. Shit. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. You're going to make it through. Like, I'm living proof that you can go from this to this. And then be happy, peace of mind, loving your heart. Like, thank you. Like, you can, if I can do it, you could do it. And trust me, I ain't nobody special. I'm just a regular crazy bat, you know, that damn near had a couple of heart attacks. Like, for real. You can get back to who you was, or you can evolve to somebody better, but to go through shit like this, you don't gotta go through shit like this, bro. Like, I'm here. I'll try to go live as much as possible so people have a safe place, you know, to talk, ask questions and stuff like that. Like, I have no problem talking about my life. I am very open about my life. Like I said, if there's something that makes me uncomfortable, I'll let you know that I'm not comfortable to talk about that and change the subject or whatever, or just ignore the question altogether. But I am very open about my life. Very open about my life. That is not an issue. I don't mind telling nobody nothing. You got questions? I got answers. For real, for real. So, that's about it, y'all. I don't know who got a question or whatever, but that's about it. I ain't got nothing else to say. I mean, I could go live tomorrow. I don't know. I'll be thinking about putting on movies that people ain't see yet, and put it on my live so people can watch movies. I be thinking of shit to do on live until somebody do some dumb shit on my inbox, and I gotta come and vent and explain shit to motherfuckers so they can respect the bitch. But yeah, I don't know. Because I saw a couple of movies. I'm like, dang, I don't know if people seen this movie yet. I'll be thinking about it too. I might just pop a movie. Y'all let me know what movie y'all want to see, because I got Amazon Prime movies, and I also have Paramount Plus. I seen that movie came up too. I don't know. I haven't seen that. But I'll definitely, if it's anything, I'll pop it up there. Because like I said, I got Amazon Prime and I got Paramount Plus. So if it's a movie on Paramount Plus on Amazon Prime that you want to see, I got you. I put that right up there. Y'all watch movies on me. I don't give a fuck. Shit. I be sleep half the time anyways. That movie be playing. Y'all gonna be watching that movie. I'm gonna be asleep. I'm gonna lay right down and go to sleep. But I've seen that one come across my Amazon Prime. They Clone Tyrone. I seen that one came up. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, the new Scream movie, that's up there. That knock on I don't know what it is. It's some movie about some people walking up to a cabin to kill somebody else off or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's something to do with a little girl and a couple, and they got to make a decision on killing somebody within the family in order to save the world before. I don't know the name of that movie, but I came across that movie. I had to watch it. It was good. I liked it. Oh yeah, I'll probably pop that up there. I'll definitely do that. That'd be my next live. For us to watch a movie together as a squad. We're going to have movie night. Maybe later on tonight. Who knows? But I'll do a movie night. Let me know. I'll do a poll on no, I don't know how to do that. But I'll figure it out. I'll ask the question and leave the comment section open so everybody can pick it out. I bet you did. All right, so yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put up there a little video after this live about what movie you guys want to watch, and y'all find the movie y'all want to watch, and I put it on. You know what I mean? We all watch a movie together. I already got the section set up to do the movie and everything, bro. Yeah, got a nice little stand and everything set up so everybody watch a movie together as a squad. For real. Tell me the movie you want to watch and we watching it. Because I got Amazon Prime. Don't play with me. And I got Paramount Plus. I pay for both of them monthly. So, yup. We're going to watch a movie together and turn up. All right, y'all. I'm going to be back later.